Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Touhou Doom. So, last time, Yukari was instructing us to go meet a bunch of people who could maybe help us out with the demon invasion. And then we kind of ignored that and went to a secret level instead, fought 3 people who didn't really have anything to do with anything. But we're getting back on the warpath now. Oh yeah, it was her. We beat her yesterday. Yesterday? We beat her last episode. It was neither yesterday for me nor yesterday for you. I'm not sure why I said that. Anyway, here's someone who looks like they can get shit done. Although we seem to have... Oh, come on. Well, whatever. Well, Doomguy and Marissa here discuss the situation. The back half of episode 3 is basically just 3 long, complicated boss fights in a row. And it takes quite a while, so that's why I've decided that the cutoff point had to happen kind of between these 2 boss fights. Oh yeah, we did steal her Hakuro, didn't we? Kind of shoved her magical reactor into the back of this rifle. But yeah, all these long, complicated fights are going to give us a lot of time to look at some cool spell cards and listen to some cool music. Like Love-Colored Master Spark here. It's a classic, although it's not really my favorite of Marissa's themes. Oh jeez. We're just starting off and already I can't dodge it. Yeah? I could've sworn... Okay, it's got lasers as well that sweep around, so you have to run with them. Is there anything else to it? Okay, there we go. I couldn't remember this being quite as much of a gimme as that. Oof. Let's swap to the actual boss fighting weapon. Asteroid, but oh right, this one. Am I facing? No, I'm not facing north, although I could be. Am I north now? Sort of, almost. There we go. So with this one, if you look at her instead of me, you can see that she's firing out like these big spirals, and then there's random bullets coming from either side of her. This is what it looks like in first person. The blue and red are coming from her, the green are coming from the right, and the yellow are coming from the left. And the fact that it's color-coded like that means that it's actually fairly easy to dodge in first person, even though it's a multi-directional spell card. Like, I can tell that this green gap is going to kind of pass over me. But yeah, the color-codedness there means I can kind of look like a wizard for being able to dodge all this. I can tell which direction the bullets are going just from the color. It's a really clever way to do it in first person. I wish more spell cards were like that. I feel like more of the multi-directional spell cards are just like, oh, they're all blue, so it's hard to tell where they're coming from. Yeah? Ah, the backup one of a kind. So, with her Hakuro, her magical reactor, she can now fire her giant laser beams. And they crash into the trees and make the entire screen shake, which makes it a little bit tricky to find the gaps in here. Ugh. And also having her Hakuro gives her access to her cooler, the best song ever composed, Magus Night. Her much cooler theme. Alright, what now? Ah, right. Okay, so with Blazing Star here, she fires the laser beam... Oh, are you stuck? Embarrassing. She fires the laser beam out the back instead of the front now, so she's going to be chasing me around the arena, firing these stars everywhere. And she's fully invincible too, you can tell that from the blue health bar. So we just kind of have to survive it. Oh, did she get stuck again? There she is. I lost her. Yeah, if your movements are too erratic, then she can end up taking a weird angle. She might cut in a little closer than you expect. So I like to look back every now and again and make sure she isn't right on my tail. Okay, I had to cut into the center here, so she's probably gonna... Okay, yep. If you stay too close to the middle, then she kind of goes back and forth, which isn't quite the kind of pattern you want. I much prefer to lead her around in a circle. That way the bullets kind of spread around everywhere instead of getting concentrated. Alright, here's Marisa's other gimmick. As well as giant laser beams, she also likes to steal other people's stuff. Although actually, I guess she's doing both at once now. So she saw all the cool weapons we were using earlier, and designed a spell card around it. I decided to cross over. I'm not sure if that was correct. It didn't seem like I had a lot of room on the left. There we go. Oh yeah? Alright, we were supposed to recruit her. Yeah, and Reimu too. She's important. Alright. Okay, we've got Marisa on our side. Now all we need is the other protagonist. No. Alright, everything's already dead. That's cool. I guess that kind of makes sense. The Hakare Shrine is pretty important, so the demons are going to attack it. Except it's also defended by an important and powerful person, so they're going to die. Nope. Bye. Wait, yeah, why does everyone always blame us? We've been yeah, exactly. We've been killing them. Oh my god, they're not excuses. We have been killing them. Ah, damn it. Yeah, this is just how she gets sometimes. It usually serves her pretty well, but today it's going to get her shot a lot. Alright, what's her first spell card? Not a lot, apparently. Yeah, this just isn't really dense enough to really be too much of a problem here. Nope. That one just riding my nose for a little bit. Alright, come on, give me the real stuff. Ah. Those red, silver, and orange amulets, the ones she fires out in a wide pattern, they can really restrict your movement, and then she goes for something faster and you have to make some quick decisions. This spell card also isn't too difficult. The gaps between the big balls of light are usually wide enough where the fact that they've got a tiny bit of homing doesn't really matter. She's kind of pinning me against this wall. I need to go over here. Oh goodness. Alright, next up. Ah yes, Oni Binding Circle. She gets right up close to you and then explodes. And you can just kind of lure her around like this, but the bullets last for a while, so you need to make sure you're paying attention when you run away. Wait, she didn't... Ah! She tricked me. So yeah, like, I like to look forward for quite a while before whipping around and shooting her again, just to make sure I'm not running into any of the previous bullets. And here's something cool she can do during her non-spell card phases. She can, like, fly around and shoot at you from above. It doesn't really work super well, though. Like, all you need to do is kind of dance around in a circle, and all of the attacks hit the ground behind you. I believe Koishi did something like this with her final spell card as well. You just kind of run around in a circle. Oh boy. Okay, I remember this one. I got notes on this spell card. So, the homing balls of light have become a lot more homing, but they've still got a fairly large turning circle, so as long as you cut inside them, it's not too bad. You can see that, like, even though I dodged those ones, they came back for me. Oh boy, there you go. That was a fairly decently long amount of dodging. Then here, what she does is, she sets up a barrier around herself, an invisible one that kind of reflects the bullets around. It's hard to tell. Actually, maybe I can go into map mode. If you look at her instead of me, I'm just kind of dodging this easy stuff. You can see that the bullets like hit an invisible circle, then turn around and teleport or something. It's weird. It makes more sense when you're looking at it in an actual bullet hell game. Also, that one made the frame rate go really bad. Hopefully that doesn't happen too much more. Anyway, so Reimu's been teleporting around a little bit earlier. Now she does it a lot more. She's going really fast and just firing bullets from every angle. Oh goodness. And if she gets right up next to you and fires a volley of homing shots, it's really annoying. Is there anything? Yeah, I was about to say she probably fired the volley behind me because I couldn't see it. Oh my god. I'm running into entire waves of bullets, that's no good. Luckily, the orbs of light were spawned really far away from me, so I had plenty of time to dodge them. This is definitely a spell card where you just kind of want to let the homing do all the work. Okay, so with this spell card, you may have seen it if you're eagle-eyed. Let me just look back. That thing right there. There's orbs traveling around the outside of the arena, and the longer you wait, the closer in they get. That's why I'm dodging the spell card all the way up here, to give me as much time as possible before I actually have to dodge those orbs. She has a whole bunch of health too, so even though I'm doing this, I'm still probably going to have to dodge them right at the end. Yeah, you can hear them approaching me now. I think you can just barely get her before you actually need to dodge them, but let's go back anyway and try to dodge a wave or two. So back here, these blue ones are so hard to squeeze through. Let's try and... Yeah! Nope, that was a little late. Alright, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Nope, too late. Or too early, maybe, actually. That was, like, super badly timed. Oh, it's just a fraction of a second early. Come on, I can do it. Nope, that was really bad. Alright, one more try, one more try. Nope, that was way too late. Damn. I have dodged through one of... Oh my god, really? Oh, wait, no, we're fine. I thought that was the last spell card. Anyway, I have dodged through one of those blue gaps before, but it's so tight. I think there's only just barely enough room if you time it literally perfectly. So I prefer to just put it off as long as possible. Although that far back... Actually, wait, no, right. Yeah, it's kind of easier to dodge the red and purple ones that far back, but then the blue ones become harder to dodge as they, like, pass over you. It's better to wait. Yeah, anyway, whatever. I'm just strategizing in my head instead of even remotely reading this. Yeah, now that we've told everyone about what's going on, Yukari wants us to all go into hell. And for some reason, Doomguy is not entirely enthusiastic about it. It could be because hell sucks, but I don't know, it's not like he hasn't been there before. Oh yeah, go ahead and introduce yourself, Yukari. Oh my god, she's Yukari. I'm not sure if it's out of character or not for Doomguy to not want to go to hell. I guess it's depends what kind of Doom you're talking about. He's not exactly enthusiastic in the first couple of games. And then in like Bethesda's newer ones, he seems to be a bit more enthusiastic. Or at the very least more willing. I don't know. Anyway, we're not going. This Doom guy has decided that he actually hates hell. Yes, we're gonna kill you instead. Or, you know, we're not killing anyone. We're gonna shoot you. The kind of non-lethal battling that always happens in Touhou. And as if the decision wasn't easy enough already, she's saying we're only allowed to do the extra stage if we fight her. Well, joke's on you, I love extra stages. Especially this one, because it's really cool. So we've got a recreation of the extra stages of Touhou 7, except done in Doom. It's similar enemy layouts, similar bullet patterns. It is a little bit different. But there's a lot of that kind of movement, where you quickly go from one side to the other to make a big gap that you can then... Yeah, see? The bullets were aimed towards the center and towards the right. It gave me a big gap for me to move towards. So one quick movement makes the gap. Uh-oh, it didn't. That was badly timed. There we go. Alright, a quick movement to the left makes a gap, and then we can... Oh my god. I'm usually fairly good at restreaming, but Doom Guy is a bit of a lug. He's got so many hit points that he just can't run fast when he's holding them. It's a bit of a trade-off. It does make these precise movements here a little bit easier though, doesn't it? Just nice and slow. Alright, so Ran here. Her attacks are fairly similar to the way they work in Touhou 7's extra stage. She's got the fast one, she's got the precise one. Oh goodness. These gaps are not really big enough to lug my poor beefy boy through. There we go. Just barely managed it. Haven't lost too much health yet. And this spell card, I'm sure we all remember it from Touhou 7. It's the one where you lure it into one corner then the other. Ooh, this one came a little bit faster, so I'm gonna have to... yeah. Ah, darn it, I almost managed to avoid that. And then this spell card here. The annoying part about this one is... it's that, when she teleports right in front of you and you crash into her. Yep, it means that you have to find weird angles to dodge a lot of the time. The blue shotgun blast is aimed right for you, and then the purple bullets are just kind of there to get in the way as you run around. Oh, she dropped a spell card. Let me pick that up before it becomes impossible. Because, yeah, up there is where the enemies spawn. Oh, come on. Shoot your bullets at me. Not bad. Alright, quick movement to the right. Makes the gap to go left. There we go. And quick movement to the left makes the gap to go right. No, because Doom Guy isn't fast enough. There we go. Managed to avoid it anyway. This is kind of easy. Like, I've let 5 of them spawn. It's still not very dense. Come on. This guy's so slow and beefy and you still can't hit him with that. Okay, quick movement to the left makes the gap on the right. There we go. And then quickly to the right makes the gap on the left. Oh wait, no, they were just done. Well, whatever. There we go. I think that's the entire thing. Yep. Managed to get through it with 3/4 of my health left. Although it does mean I got hit like a dozen times, so it wouldn't have been good enough in a real Touhou game, but... in a real Touhou game, I would have been playing someone with a nice dainty hitbox instead of this absolute unit. Yeah, no explaining, just fighting. Nah, we'll figure out a way to get out. Oh, I'm so scared. Okay, so, Yukari. She's the extra boss for episode 3. She's got like 10 spell cards as per usual, and even her non-spell card attack here is kind of annoying. You have to pull off some pretty slick dodges to not take damage. Alright, what's up first? Dreams and reality. Okay, it looks like the blue bullets are aimed directly at me and the green bullets are just kind of going around. We can use the same strategy that we were using in 2 dimensions here. Ugh, maybe we can. I'm trying to do quick movements to get the blue bullets to make a gap for me. Wait, where'd she go? Oh, she teleported. Right, she can also teleport through the barrier like that. Okay, so the strategy for restreaming. You do a quick dart to the left, and then that hopefully makes a nice wide gap on the right side for you. Let's see if that did happen before we get her. Yes, sort of. I only had to weave through those bullets, and now I've got the big gap. I can't remember if any of her other spell cards have such a directly aimed component to them, but if they do, then we can try to use that strategy again. Alright, up second is Motion and Stillness. Can't say I remember this one. Okay, yep. Just as I thought. It's like, this is so few bullets, they must be exploding off the walls, and indeed they are. Oh boy. I'm trying to avoid staying in one place for too long, but it means running across the bullets a lot. There we go. I'm letting myself get pinned against a wall a little bit. I should probably swap to the other side after this attack. Okay, Mesh of Light and Darkness. Okay, we got laser beams. Wow, the frame rate's awful. Oh no. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to fix this before episode 4, huh? Oh jeez. Alright, so as far as I could tell, yeah, there's laser beams going everywhere and bullets coming out of her. It's kind of difficult. Hopefully that does not happen again. Maybe I could use a quick top me up between these. So we got straight and curve. Ah, I remember this one from actual Touhou. So the blue bullets form like a little triangle for you to stay in. Wait, where's my triangle? There it is. Okay, so we're in the triangle, and now all we need to do is worry about the red bullets. The triangle does kind of move left and right a little bit, though. You can see the blue bullets kind of waving back and forth. Ah! I can't tell where she is, but the homing shots are doing a decent job. Oh. Okay, let's just grab a top me up on the armor. Okay, Border of Particle and Wave's a really cool one. Also, I am facing north, right? Yep. Okay, so I'll dodge it like this for a second. Look at her instead of me, though. You can see what the spell card's doing a lot better in map mode than in first person. Alright, let's go to actually beating it. So the bullet spawners are spinning around her really quickly, but then as they slow down and speed up, they like swap between making these giant walls of bullets and just making loose particles. Hence the name. It's kind of a cool spell card. It's also one that comes up a lot in actual Touhou. That pattern's quite commonly used. Because it's a nice simple way to make something that just like forces you to swap strategies. Really simple to design, kind of difficult to dodge. While you're talking, I think I've got a little bit more room on this side. Certainly more healing. Alright, now it's time for Yukari's music power-up. Oh goodness, get out of my face. Ah, she's jump scaring me. Oh, she's right behind me. I couldn't move backwards anymore. Oh goodness. So this is kind of like that spell card Ran used, except it's in first person, so it's a little bit trickier. Get away from me. And now her non-spell card attack is different as well. Basically, she's opening up barriers to other places and just letting whatever's there fly out at us. We got Reimu's magic, we got Marisa's magic, we got some Doom stuff. Makes sense. Oh yeah, and the stars from Sanai. Oh boy, let's grab a heal. Wait, she sent some Doom barrels flying out as well. That's funny. Alright, so this one, the blue and red butterflies swap directions. Or actually, sorry, one of them curves around in one way and one of them curves around the other way. Also, it's lagging a little bit. Uh-oh. So as long as you remember which way is which, it's fairly easy to tell which ones are going to curve around you and which ones you have to actually worry about. Grab the armor again. Oh, goodness. Okay, how's this one go? Alright, this one's just very similar to the actual spell card from Touhou. So Run keeps going from wall to wall, and every time she bounces off, she makes a bunch of bullets. I think if she crashes into you, that's bad as well. But Yukari doesn't make very much bullets on her own, so you can afford to stay pretty close to her and just kind of shoot her. Yeah, so it's not too difficult to avoid. In fact, Yukari, aren't you supposed to be shooting at least a few blue bullets? Whatever. Oh, it's prudent to take this heal. Okay, so this one also works fairly similar to the actual fight from Touhou. These lasers force us to stay in this tiny little circle. God, there's still a freaking Revenant rocket chasing me around. Anyway, so the circle moves around, forcing us to interact with... Oh, it's going that way. Forcing us to interact with these blue bullets that I would much rather not try to cross through. Now that we've seen it in first person, it's much easier to dodge like this, so I can see what's going on from like a eagle-eyed, bird's eye perspective. So yeah, I can see that it's trying to send me up, so I'll find the gaps. Alright, which way are we going now? That Revenant rocket finally hit me in the back. Oh jeez. It made me cross over both at once. Man, this is... Okay. Nope. Okay, find the spot in the grid. It's here. We're going back to the center. Ugh. Okay, we're in the center. That is so much easier to dodge in actual Touhou. I'm making it look so much harder than it really is. Anyway, so now the circle expands just a little bit, but we have to dodge these bullets coming from the corners. Oh, and the circle shrinks again. Rude. Oh boy. Is that her? Wait, what? Oh, there she is. Let's grab this one last heal. Alright, life and death. Oh, it's the music CD version of Necrophantasia, not the game version. Okay, so life and death. Everyone remembers this from near the end of the fight in Touhou. It's the one that gets harder and harder as you deal more damage to her. So, how many different kinds of bullets do you think we're gonna have to be dodging simultaneously by the end of this? Ugh. I think we're up to 4. Oh, I can feel the frame rate again. 5. 6. She is back there, right? Oh, there she is. I saw the parasol. Just homing shot. Let's finish this off. Yeah, there isn't really a trick to this one. It's just kind of a whole bunch of bullets coming at you from all sorts of directions. Well, actually, no, they're all going straight forwards. It's just that they each have a different style of, like, the kind of waves they come in. Oh boy. That's a tricky one. Especially with the frame rate issues. Maybe I'm gonna have to... Maybe I've got too many programs running. I'll have to fix that before I do next video. Oh boy. Huh? Oh. Well, off I go into hell, I guess. God, that level took 15 minutes. Actually, wait, no, that does include the bullet hell section at the start, though, but it's a long fight. Anyway, that's all for that. We've rounded up a posse. It's time to go into hell and shut off this invasion once and for all. And we get to do some really cool stuff on the way too. I really love episode 4. So yeah, stick around. See you all next time.